Governor Umahi of Appoints State. Well, the governor has approved the appointment of 180 additional aides to serve as executive assistants and senior technical assistants. We recall that earlier in August, this same governor said he will no longer appoint more aides, with the members of the State Executive Council increasing from 70 to 83. But here we are, 180 more.
Additional.
What exactly? Additional, that's what I'm saying, 180 more. What really do we need this number of aides, to do in a state?
Clueless. The governor is completely clueless of what he's doing. You're looking at your state, you're looking at your allocation from the federal, you're looking at your IGR, and you're putting everything into paying salaries. Rather than creating an enabling environment for people to create their own salaries themselves. I mean, this governor, sometimes I keep asking myself, is there something in government house that when they get into that place, their whole system, changes? It is really, really annoying. It is annoying the way those in government have been taking advantage of Nigerians. It is really, really, really unacceptable. You're employing more than, 180 something. So you're talking about in the state, you're having about 200 and something aides. Then you have a sleeping aid. You have a source aid. It's annoying. It is really, what Nigerians want is not dash. We don't want give outs. We don't want handouts. Nigerians want to be gainfully employed. And all we ask all these government officials is create the enabling environment for Nigerians to do what they want to do.
Okay. Mr. Tana.
In fact, it's disheartening. I won't deceive you. Because in the state, if you go to that state, I've never been to that state, but I know the youth there will be crying now. I just see the appointment as a sort of settling the boys.
Job for the boys.
Just for the boys. Because after his tenure now, maybe he wants to go for second round. These are the boys he will call together to fight for him. It's a way of settling them. But nevertheless, at the detriment of the people of that state, we have joblessness. We have people. If you go to the hospitals, you won't find drugs there. Go to their schools, you see dilapidated buildings here and there. You see, it's a way of, impoverishing them again, more and more. So it's a waste of revenue. If the state assembly of that state is up and doing, I think they should set up an inquiry and query that governor.
All right, Mr. Shepito.
Well, incidentally, it's not the first time we're having this type of thing. I remember that in one of the northern states sometime back, one governor reduced his number of aides by over 1,000. That means he reduced by 1,000. So it means he had so many.
Exactly.
So advising on food to eat.
It's like we said, it's just job for the boys. But then that money could be very maximally utilized to create employment for these same people. Go and clear some areas in your state and start mechanized farming for all these young Jews. Set up a farm settlement. These boys will get employed. So it's not a question of, and then this is the same Umahi who bought some trucks for the security agency sometimes. He didn't remember innocent.
Okay.
I keep saying this.
He went overseas to buy
he went to buy hillocks and all those things for all this thing. Until we start.
No shares and balances.
Until we start, patronizing our own people. Each time you import a finished product, you are importing unemployment. So we need to do something about this issue of youth unemployment.
Okay.
So, I'm so disappointed that all the eastern state governors, none of them thought it fit to patronize this innocent person.
One of them has just recently.
Okay, this is very worrisome, especially in a state where, workers are still being owed salaries. A state governor is actually appointing 180 additional, added to what is already on ground. To do what exactly? I think that should be the question the youth of Appoints State should be asking their governor. Let's take another quick commercial break. We'll be right back. All right, you're welcome back. Let's read some of the messages coming in from viewers. Margaret from Oregon. Hi, Margaret. You're becoming a regular contributor. Says, morning, patience. Our president should stop romancing with the enemy. I'm sure that if any of the politicians' family members were victims, heads would have rolled. Yes. If our government really cares for their citizens, they should do the needful by taking South Africa to World Court. Wow. Though it won't bring the dead back, but it will curb them for future attacks. Thank you, Margaret, for sending that one in. All right, this other one says, as I said yesterday, it is wastage, high cost of governance, mismanagement. That's the problem, not VAT or tax increase. Thank you, Udo. All right, this other person is trying to be funny, saying I should play President Muhammadu Buhari's response to the South Africans apology. I came from Ogba. You might have to go to Aso Rock yourself, to get that response.